This is Enadinatha Nayanar, the lion of the Chola martial clan. A bronze-skinned master warrior, whose very life was consecrated to Lord Shiva. His life was bound by a sacred vow. He would never harm anyone who wore the Holy Ash, the Thiruneeru. For him, the mark of the Lord transcended all earthly rivalry. But where there is light, shadows often lurk. His rival, Athisuran, was known as the cowardly fox. This bronze-skinned man was utterly consumed by envy, and he plotted treason against the noble lion. The fox devised a profane and cowardly trick. Hiding in a desolate grove, he smeared false ash from a common hearth onto his bronze-skinned forehead, turning a sacred sign into a weapon of pure deceit. Bound by his warrior's dharma, the bronze-skinned lion met his foe alone, ready for a duel beneath a brilliant Chola sun. The fight began. The lion's Kalari strike was a thing of beauty, a fluid, unstoppable force. The bronze-skinned fox fought back with desperate malice, but he was shielded only by his treachery. Soon he was forced into a rapid retreat. The moment of victory was in Enadinatha's grasp. The bronze-skinned lion prepared to strike the final killing blow. Then the shield dropped. The holy ash was visible on Athisuran's brow. In that instant, Enadinatha, the great Nayanar, no longer saw his enemy. He saw Shiva himself looking back at him from that forehead. His vow was absolute. He chose his Bhakti, his unwavering devotion to the symbol of his Lord, over the life granted by his own sword. He lowered his weapon. He stood there perfectly still and defenseless, his sword held passively. He even kept his weapon in hand only to protect the bhakta before him from committing the sin of striking an unarmed man. The treacherous fox saw his chance and lunged forward, his face contorted by sin. He struck the noble warrior down. As he fell, Enadinatha's final act was not one of defiance, but of adoration. He offered a loving namaskaram, a folded palm salute, to the holy ash on his killer's bronze-skinned brow. In that moment of ultimate sacrifice, the cosmos responded. The celestial drums of Kailash began to thunder, signaling the Lord's arrival. And there, Lord Shiva, the very Lord of Grace, appeared with Parvati on Nandi. The lion's unwavering faith was rewarded by the divine presence. Enadinatha, you shall reside at my feet. A divine voice declared. The noble soul attained Moksha, achieving eternal union in the sacred abode of Kailash. The life of Enadinatha Nayanar remains an eternal Chola legacy, a timeless lesson in honoring the symbols of God above all else. Thank you for joining us on this journey. This story moved you? Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow our channel for the next incredible tale of the Nayanmars.